So we just got out of the 2015 sequel to the highly popular Ted 2. We don't really need IMDb for this. It stars, Mark Wahlberg, Seth MacFarlane, Amanda Seyfried, Tammy Lynn is played by Jessica Barth, plays Tammy Lynn. Morgan Freeman's in this. And I think hands down my favorite cameo ever by Liam Neeson, the Trix Rabbit. Yo, all right, so
really for kids, are they?
Yeah, there's this one scene where Liam Neeson's just in the stories hey, are Trix Rabbits for kids? Hands down, that's gonna be the hashtag for everything. All right, so the film itself is Ted trying to prove if he is human by the government because he's trying to have a kid with Tammy Lynn, and overall takes him on a journey, and then no, we are not seeing that, and takes him onto a journey. The dude from the first movie, Donnie, comes back, and then I don't know, that plot element was kind of eh. Now, off the bat, let me just start the review by saying this, because I think of all the reviews I've seen for this movie, nobody has stated this yet. Mila Kunis is not in this movie, as it's pretty clear that she's not, but her explanation for not being in the movie is because 6 months after Tammy Lynn and Ted get married, Mark Wahlberg's character is John, got a divorce.
Which is fine.
I was like, what? And it's literally the first 5 minutes of the movie, it's yeah, it's a shame that we got a divorce. I'm like, way to write out a character, I guess.
I understand it worked because let's see.
In the first one, she wanted to grow up.
Was she pregnant at the time they were trying to film the same way?
No, I don't think so. But I mean, just to clear that off the bat, that's why she's not in this movie. Her explanation, how she's written off, is I thought it was pretty cheap. I was like, alright, I guess.
Yeah, at least they explained it. At least they didn't go oh, well, take it somewhere else.
Yeah. But
Ted 3?
no, never, no, I would never, no. Ted, I don't know. But this movie was, it was okay. It had some laughs,
You laughed a lot.
I did laugh a lot. There were a lot of jokes when they made pop culture references. This has got to be one of the best Jurassic Park. The weed Jurassic Park, they're moving and hurts. I know, I heard the music. I saw the leaf, I was like, it's Jurassic Park. We just saw that. Check out that video, by the way, of the trilogy. But, and the shirts, yes. Phantom Star Productions. But, yeah, I mean, overall, Ted 2 was an enjoyable time. This is honestly, it's a good, fun ride. It's a good laugh. It's not better than the first movie. I know that I have a feeling you two are going to disagree. But, overall, I feel like it's a pretty solid film itself. I mean, I would definitely watch it again for a good laugh. I want to watch this drunk. I'm just going to say that off the bat. I really want to watch this movie drunk. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, I was just whoa. But, and, the Amanda Seyfried, she was okay, I liked her, she looked good. Minus the Gollum eyes that they make reference to in the movie, so. There were a lot of jokes in here, and the black jokes, numerous black jokes, but overall, it's a nice, fun ride. It definitely rehashes the first movie, but it's still a solid movie. The comedy's there, too. I'm going to give it a 2.5 out of 4. Who wants to go next? Yeah. Alright.
Okay, Ted 2 is a 2.5 out of 4 for me also.
Yeah.
It's, I like the comedy. It's hilarious. It's a really funny movie.
Hot Tub Time Machine 2.
That's wrong, but I don't want to disagree with Jared on that one, because we're going to get into it. But, I'd say this movie is hilarious. I love the comedy beats. The Tom Brady thing was hilarious at the beginning. Yeah, I love the cameos. Flash Gordon.
Jay Leno.
Oh, God.
Goes in the bars
the
and
Jay
goes
Leno. You know what, we're not going to ruin it, but the Jay Leno thing in the bathroom is just hilarious.
It's so minor, but it sticks out.
Yeah, I'm like, wow. But, yeah, this movie's hilarious. Story-wise, it's really not that much of a story, really. It's just the usual person trying to get the rights and gotta go to court. You did that for the movie called The Hurricane also, years ago.
Philosophically, though,
it's
was really deep in some scenes. I was like, whoa, I don't believe they went that far.
Yeah, they got serious in Ted 2 for once. I was surprised, this is probably a comedy for a minute. When it got to the lawyer stuff, it really got really in depth. But other than that, it's a typical story, but very funny, very hilarious. The they rehashed it from like some beats from the first one into the second one towards the
They
end.
got cheap.
But I say it's a good comedy for summer.
We're a fun kids.
Yeah, fun hospital. Yes, they
The
are.
ending.
It's a fun hospital. Yes.
We won't spoil the ending because it is pretty like sappy.
It's very funny. But yeah, Ted 2 is a 2.5. I still like the first one. First one story is fine. It's funnier than the first one. That's why. It's just way funnier than the first one.
They're on par at the same. I gotta rewatch the first Ted.
Oh, I do. That's why I'm saying it's funnier than the first one. I watched it like a couple days ago. But time for Cadillac 2.
I give this movie a 3 out of 4. It was funnier than the first one. Crap, I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, it was funnier than the first one.
Then you get on that
Is it-
inside out train.
Is it is it as good as the first one? I think it comes close.
So you don't think it's better than the first?
It comes close to the first one. There's a lot of pop culture references, especially in the jokes.
Amanda Seyfried didn't get.
Amanda Seyfried's character is very, what was it, pop culture? Sheltered.
She doesn't know.
She didn't know
Rocky.
anything.
Rocky.
I was waiting for Jared to get mad when the 3 Star Wars characters showed up and she called him like Captain Kirk. I was waiting for Jared to get mad.
Yeah, so Darth Vader, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and a stormtrooper walk into the street. She says, "Yeah, get out of the way, Captain Kirk." I'm just like, I'm done with her.
No, if she would when that moment when they're about to announce who is gonna be Superman, I was like, when she said, I don't know who Superman is, like, and she's just joking.
How do you not know who Rocky is?
I was about to flip out.
He's an American icon. How do you not know Rocky? Like, what the heck?
Hey, he doesn't doesn't he have a statue in Philly?
The
Yeah,
jokes.
he has a statue in Philly.
He has a statue in Philly.
Yeah, he
Art
does.
Museum, yeah.
Yep, I've seen it. I highly recommend if you want to go for some laughs, go see this movie. Really good movie. Has a lot of laughs. Future warning. A lot of jokes about black cocks. Just saying.
Yeah,
It comes up at least more than 3 times. You count it? 7 times? So, that's a future warning. Altogether, guys' night is going to be a 2.5 out of 4. That'll be the average for Ted 2.
And we know what John loves to do on the internet now.
Oh my! That was probably one of my favorite parts.
Yeah, this
when
is
Ted
the
looked at John's computer to make an email. He had so much porn on there.
And all the different varieties.
Girls with
Counterclockwise, then there's counterclockwise. What do you want to see? I love the Mark Wahlberg. Oh, I have to say this. So when Mark Wahlberg, there's clearly, it's in the trailer when he's like trying to give his sperm to Ted. I was just thinking, like, are we gonna go back to Boogie Nights? You've never seen Boogie Nights, have you, Cadillac?
not the whole thing.
It's a fantastic movie. It's about the porn industry, but Mark Wahlberg stars in it, and there's a scene where he's in the truck jerking himself off. And I'm just like, no, but it's a dark, like, deep, twisted film. Like, it's really, it's a fantastic film. But still, the point is, I was like, we're going back to Boogie Nights, I guess. So, yeah. And I love the Mark Wahlberg talk, where you just talk like this, man. Like, what the heck? It goes on this variation with his Boston accent.
Also, got something else to say. Quoting from Peter Griffin from Family Guy, how does a city that produced so many good colleges, how does a city that has so many great colleges produce so many dopes?
I don't get
That's
it.
quoting Peter Griffin.
That is true.
Yo, I think they stole the Family Guy soundtrack for this entire movie.
That's
Just
fine.
like Tom Brady stole the Super Bowl.
The balls.
Trying to get
And they make
Tom Brady-
jokes about that too, yeah.
Apparently, other people were trying to get his sperm too. They even had
We got
a police
10
number for
we
it.
got 19 seconds. There's a 619. It's like, what's that? And it's just another person stealing Tom Brady's sperm. I'm just like, I'm telling you, best cameo in the whole entire film is still the tricks, the Liam Nielsen tricks rabbit. I'm just like,
That was
oh
great.
my
That's
gosh,
so random.
exactly.
Those two guys that were bullying the nerds at Comic-Con, they were such assholes.
Yeah,
Yes, the gay couple.
yeah. The Klingon from Next Generation and the Tick. I was just like, oh
I was
jeez.
like, wow, that's a real throwback right there. I was
And the Ninja Turtle. I don't know, like, and that, again, goes back to, like, oh, we're trying to reference the first movie, yeah. Well, they know what they're, yeah, if you think about it.
Creepy. I'm glad they didn't bring back his son. His son was creepy.
Well, his son, remember, it became Taylor Lautner.
Oh, yeah.
I'm telling you, there are moments.
Working as a janitor then.
Maybe he just disregarded
because he
them.
emancipated himself from his dad.
Oh, yeah.
That creepy old guy.
Working at Hasbro. You can tell that this movie was filmed, like, last year because of, like, all the Age of Extinction, like, Transformer stuff. I'm just like, can we please not?
The Ferguson reference. I was.
Oh, the Ferguson. I was like, oh, the improv scene.
Bill Cosby.
That was hilarious.
That was my favorite scene.
The improv
scene. That was my favorite scene.
Let's talk about a national event, 9/11. I'm like, what?
Robin Williams.
It's like a Robin Williams. I'm like,
9/11 and Robin Williams.
I heard of Starbucks. Nobody said Starbucks. Bill Cosby. Stop. It's terrible. It's so bad, but it's so funny to laugh at. I'm definitely watching this movie drunk. All right, I think that concludes this podcast. So, until next time, this has been Jared Avery.
Rashawn.
Cadillac.
All right, and just like the review that'll be attached to this for the Inside Out, be sure to like us on our Facebook page. Also, subscribe to us. Like us and subscribe at our Twitter page. Guys Night Movies, hashtag. Shirts, I mean, we have them for sale.
Yep, we got shirts for sale, $15. If you subscribe to all, each one of our pages, it's $1 off. So, get there, get our shirts, we got them for you.
And be sure to check out our film Vengaza, which will be released on July 4th. So until next time, remember, we do what we do for the sake of the podcast. Until next time,
We're out.